What's up, everybody? Doc Dog 1985. There's levels to this. I got a quick video for you guys tonight. So, Fable has been delayed. Apparently, it's no longer coming out in 2025. It's coming out in 2026. I went ahead and I made a video, or I made a live stream on Twitch reacting to a few content creators and their message about it. And I gotta say, the person that I probably align with the most is Lono from Reachforge Gaming. Listen, it is what it is. When Lono's right, Lono's right. So, one of the possible reasons that he gave as to why this game is going to be delayed is maybe because Xbox is looking at this as an opportunity to drop another game day and date on the PS5. Which we know there's plenty of Xbox games that are going to be dropping day and date on the PS5 already. We already know this, right? So why not delay this game and have this game also drop day and date on the PS5? Look, Xbox lost the console wars, right? They're not even console warring anymore. The beginning of the generation, they told us they weren't console warring. The beginning of the generation, they told us that their competitors were Amazon and Google. They told us this at the beginning of the generation. I remember it, right? Now it's clear they do not see Sony as a competition. They don't. They see Sony as an asset. You know how like Sony owns certain number of blocks, let's just say, right? Well, now Microsoft has figured out a way to still make business or do business on somebody else's block. It is what it is, right? So the game has changed completely. But now this is what happens now though. Xbox, even though they're being destroyed and demolished when it comes to the console war, is still somehow way more relevant than Sony when it comes to games. You understand that, right? When it comes to games, Xbox is still more relevant than Sony, which is crazy when you think about it. Now, if you are a PlayStation fan, listen to me, you're winning. You have nothing to envy when it comes to Xbox because all those games that Xbox is producing are coming to your platform. So if Fable is going to be another product of what Xbox's new way of going is, meaning everything goes to the PlayStation 5, then the only problem with delaying Fable is only if, let's say the game actually is ready to be released on the Xbox, but it's not ready yet because it's still got to do more stuff to port it to the PS5. And instead of releasing it on the Xbox early, they decided, nah, we're not going to do what we did with Indiana Jones. Let's go ahead and drop it day and date. So we'll hold off on the Xbox Series X version. If that's the reason why this game is being delayed, then that's another massive L and massive slap in the face to all the Xbox console owners. But here's the thing, right? You will never know. You will never know if the reason that Fable is being delayed is because they want to port it to the PS5 for it to come out day and date. Now, if it does come out day and date, what I'm saying is you don't know if the version was already ready for Xbox and they just held off that version. But think about it. If you could have played the game a few months early on the Xbox Series X or the Xbox Series S because you bought the Xbox console and then you find out that it's being held back because they got to port it to the PS5 and because they want the game to drop, man, that is slimy. It is what it is. You got to call it what it is. Now, I don't know if that's really the reason, but to me, that sounds like it could be a reason, right? So from the gamer perspective, yeah, that's trashy or whatever. But here's the other reality out of all this. Xbox is releasing more than enough games. Xbox is releasing more than enough games. So one game being delayed, who cares? I'm being honest. More than enough games are coming out from Xbox. So one game being delayed is not going to be that big of a deal. Plus, everything that's coming out third party as well, listen, it's not going to be that big of a deal. The other thing was maybe, I saw some people say maybe Fable dropping in 2025 and perhaps not Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto 6 is also going to be dropping in 2025, so they don't want to have that type of competition. Okay, maybe that's the thing. The other thing is maybe they already see that their roadmap for 2025 looks good, and they're trying to figure out, okay, what game can we push back and work a little bit more on? Let's do it on Fable, all right? The one reasoning for pushing Fable back that I don't believe in is the reasoning when people say it's not finished yet, they want to work on it and make it better. That reasoning I don't believe. Doc, why don't you believe that reasoning? Well, let's look at history, right? Believe them when they show you who they are. Believe them when they show you who they are. I'm telling you, this is a life lesson for you. When people show you, not when they tell you, when they show you who they are, believe them. Redfall got delayed. Still dropped at 30 frames. That's a problem. They didn't make it better. Starfield was delayed. Still dropped at 30 frames. Didn't make it better. Halo was delayed. Still dropped with modes missing. Didn't make it better. You tell me the game that we found out was delayed that dropped flawlessly. Please tell me the game. I'll sit here and wait. What game got delayed and when it dropped was actually in perfect condition? No, that doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. So that reasoning saying Fable is being delayed because it's not up to standard and it's going to be better. No. That's BS. That's BS. So now, here we are. We're going to have this game be delayed, and the saving grace is the fact that Xbox is dominating gaming in terms of games, and you're not really worried about it because there's so many other games that are going to come out and you're going to be able to play. I have not seen a single person actually really be mad and outraged. So much so that the ponies can't even use that as a talking point. Like, oh, Xbox fans outraged. Nobody's outraged. Like, oh, Fable's going to be delayed? I guess that sucks, but whatever. There's so many more other games. It is what it is, right? So, is this a big deal? Who knows? What they did do, though, to make it better was they did show some gameplay, and the gameplay did look fire, and the graphics did look fire, right? The dude said that he believes that it's worth the wait, and that he believes in underground games and or playground games, whatever it is, right? The makers of Forza Horizon 5. Listen, in this gaming industry, it's all about what have you done for me lately. That's it. There's only one developer this generation, to me, that has been proven and hasn't missed. Only one developer. And it pains me to say, but I gotta be honest with you. That's Insomniac. That's it. The same developer that's been carrying Sony on its back this entire generation. That's it. It's Insomniac. That's the developer this generation that has proven itself over and over and over again. Right? So much so that the biggest thing that we're anticipating from Sony is going to be Wolverine, right? How many of you are actually anticipating Intergalactica? Go ahead and lie to yourself. It is what it is. But on the Xbox side, there's a lot of games coming out. Everything's going to be all right. Ain't nobody really tripping Fable being delayed. And here's another thing. People are saying that Fable's going to be delayed a year, right? I need you to be honest with me. When was Fable supposed to come out? Because if Fable was supposed to come out in December of 25, let's just say, I don't know that off the top of my head for sure, right? I think I heard Cole Eastwood say that, but somebody fact check me. If Fable was supposed to come out in December of 25, right? And it gets delayed to, let's say, June of 26, that's not a year. It didn't get delayed a year. It got delayed by a few months. So let's make sure we speak accurately. Because sometimes the wordsmith out there be saying crazy stuff like that. Can you imagine if this game just gets delayed to like February of 26 and it was supposed to drop in December? So it gets, delayed 3 months? Is that really that big of a deal? No, it's not. The bigger deal is going to be the reason this game got delayed. Again, if it got delayed because it was supposed to drop on the Xbox first and then on the PS5 and then they changed their minds and said, no, we're going to do a day and date, that's a problem. Dark 1985, there's levels to this. Let me know what you guys think. We out. Peace.